Yo, what is up YouTube? Evolution here, back with another Black Ops 6 Zombies glitch video here on the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you all the best working unlimited XP glitches that you guys should be doing right now. The fact that we still have a quad double XP event. Now, it does come to an end on Monday for Labor Day, so that's okay. You guys can still use your double XP tokens and also rank up along the way. So these are all my favorites that I've been doing for the longest time being, and I think you should as well. So I don't want to hold you guys up anymore. Let's get right into it. Make sure you guys hype up the video. Leave a like, comment down below, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and click that bell so you don't miss out on the next one. Let's get into it. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to go AFK completely here on the map Citadel des Morts. There's a few requirements that you have to do before you end up going AFK. For the Juggernaut perk, you're going to go to your augments and you're going to equip Probiotic, and you're going to go ahead and put durable plates. The next thing you need to do, you need to go to your melee macchiato perk and you need to put espresso, and you need to make sure you have strength training on. These are very important. Make sure you have them. Next thing you need to do in your loadout, put the Mr. Peaks field upgrade. Make sure you have Wonder Bar in your Gobble Gum pack, and make sure you have Power Keg. That way on round 1, you can pop that Power Keg and you guys can pop the Wonder Bar, go right up to a mystery box and activate Mr. Peaks field upgrade, and you can literally get a free ray gun on round 1. I'm not even joking when I say this. So with that being said, if you want to do that, you can. Now, as the rounds progress, you need to get a stamp from killing the zombie with the bucket on his head, and you need to go ahead and do the light sword. So make sure you do that. And you need to basically go down here into the sanctuary area, and you need to put the sword in and shoot the symbols that you guys see. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Every symbol that I shoot will go to the next one, and we have to continue doing that 4 times total. And then after that, you guys can get your sword. So once you have the light sword, you guys can go ahead and grab Juggernaut, which you should have already, and melee macchiato, and also get quick revive. You will need that as well. Very important to have. Just don't get elemental pop. Next thing, go down here and you need to talk to Professor Craft. So let him talk for a few minutes, and after that, you guys can go ahead and do the mirror Easter egg, and we can go ahead and get this done as well. So you need to shoot and align the mirrors together. That way it projects all the way in this room. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. It may take you a couple of minutes. You just have to use your gun and then just shoot the reflection and make them match. So that way this one's going this way, this one's going that way, and it's going all the way over here to this room. And that way we can pick this up, we can go back and put this on the floor, and a bunch of zombies will spawn in. That way we can go down here, we can jump on top of this platform right here, and we can slap some duct tape on the R2 button, and the sword will just keep killing the zombies back to back. That way you guys can go complete AFK. The only problem though, sometimes parasites might spawn in, so make sure you kill them first before you jump on top of here. And if you're in the right position like I am, you guys can just leave your controller here. You guys can go AFK. You don't have to worry about being banned or anything like that. It will not happen in zombies. They only did that for Warzone and Plunder. We don't do that no more. We're doing this. So if you can go AFK as many hours as you need to, you might get kicked out at like 5 or 6 hours of going AFK. So just make sure you save and quit and then come back and repeat this. And that way you guys can earn a shit ton of gobble gums, because we had that quad XP event. I'm pretty sure a majority of you guys were already doing this before I made this video. So hopefully this helps you guys out. Make sure you leave a thumbs up, hype the video up, comment down below, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out. If you're doing the nebula camo and you guys are trying to get those critical kills, this will actually help out, and also you guys can farm gobble gums along the way. So when you're playing on the map Citadel des Morts, a lot of you guys have been complaining that when Season 4 Reloaded came out, you guys said that the oil trap was patched. I would say to a certain extent that it was, but I would say it was nerfed a little bit, but it hasn't really changed whatsoever. So all you got to do is activate the oil trap, stand here in the corner, exactly where I'm at, and throw your Molotov cocktail where I threw it. So that way, when the zombies rush up to it, they will instantly die. But a lot of you guys have been saying that you get damage taken upon you when you're standing in the corner. That is not true. If you stand too close to the Molotov cocktail or the oil trap while it's ongoing, killing the zombies, you will take damage. Now, this one right here is the reason you guys have really been truly complaining. And I've seen it for myself. So when you activate the oil trap, you know, you jump on the ledge and you throw your Molotov cocktail, and all the zombies start, you know, running up to it and dying to it. Well, guess what Treyarch did with Season 4 Reloaded? Why the fuck would you add a death barrier right here on this damn ledge? Look at my health depleting because of this death barrier right behind me. So guess what? If you're too far to the left, you will hit that death barrier. So just scoot over a little bit to where you're not touching that death barrier. I don't know why the fuck they added a death barrier for this particular spot, because it's not on the other one unless they're trying to nerf it. But I want you to hear this, because there's a little audio and something laughs when you go to this death barrier.
Double points.
Did you hear that laugh right there? Why the fuck did Treyarch do this? Is that them telling us they're gonna patch this sometime in the future? Or maybe when season 5 comes out, they completely just patch it like they did before within what, season 3 or season 2? They nerfed the oil trap and then the community was complaining about it, and then they brought it back for season 3. Oh yeah, I don't know why they did that. You really want to, take advantage of it, I recommend just coming on this side right here. So hopefully this video helps you guys out. Make sure you leave a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. Helps the channel grow. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. Peace out. So before we get started with the setup, I'm going to show you what it looks like when you're done doing all of these steps that are required to do this. All the zombies will just pile up in one spawn, as you guys can see right here. There are some downfalls of doing this zombies bot lobby glitch, where you guys can basically kill a fuck ton of zombies from one spawn, as you guys are seeing here on the screen, because the zombies will hit you from the back as well. But I'm going to give you guys a good setup where you guys can actually master this completely. So let's go ahead and begin. Let me show you how to do this for yourself, and you guys can get your nebula camo unlocked legit. Let's go ahead and begin. When you're playing on the map, The Reckoning, you want to go ahead and activate the power, and you want to shoot the 11 crystals. So make sure you do that first. If you have an LMG, which I recommend that you use before you end up doing this, make sure you put the belt feed attachment magazine onto your weapon for that LMG. That way, when you pack a punch it, you won't have a cooldown effect. The next thing that you need to do, you need to make sure that once the power's on, you guys can get your letters, and that way you guys can get the Gorgafx Wonder Weapon. So you guys can see my letter here starts with a S, and then we're going to go over here to the other computer, and we're going to figure out what my second letter is. That way we can open up the door. So you guys can see it starts with NE, so my code will be SN. That will be 050. So we're going to go up here, up the stairs, and we're going to put 050. In your game, your letters will be completely different. Just make sure you can get into this room. And now that we're here, we can go ahead and get the cyst. So what you need to do, you need to kill a regular zombie. You need to make sure a vermin spawns in like you see here, and you need to kill 3. So it'll suck it up into the cyst. And then when you get 3 of those out the way, you have to kill 3 regular zombies, and it'll suck it right up into the cyst. So once you do that, it'll be 6 total. You guys can pick up the cyst. And then that way we can go all the way down here and get this done. So make your way to the mutant research lab, and then you'll drop down here. You guys will see when you make it past this part, you guys can go up to the plant right here, and it will suck its life away from it. So make sure you're not killing any zombies. You don't want to go to the next round. But once the cyst has sucked away the plant's life, you guys will need to make sure that you keep that door closed, because if you keep it open, you'll mess up the whole entire glitch. Make your way down to the assembly and come to this portal. You guys will be teleported over here, and that way we can go ahead and get the second plant out the way with the cyst. So make sure you have it in your hand like I do here and suck the plant's life away. Now we need the third one. So we're going to go over here to this room, and we're going to go ahead and get this one out the way as well. So just keep doing it until the yellow bar goes all the way down completely. And when you have that done, you guys can actually leave this area, and then we can go ahead and start getting the Gorgafx. So when you're in the containment area, you'll activate the computer right there. That's the first one. This will be the second power surge, and you have to do this really quickly before the white bar goes down. So make sure you click the third one right here, and then the last one will be here. So once you do all 4 of those, a Uber clause will spawn in. You need to make sure you have some armor, because if you don't, you're going to be having a tough time dealing with the Uber clause. So with your weapon, I have the LMG with the belt feed attachment. I'm pretty sure you're going to be using this weapon along with me. You need to make sure you activate your ether shroud. He'll stand still, and you can take off his pads right on his shoulder. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. We got the first one off, and then after that, we're going to go ahead and get the second one off. Now that you have both of them off, you need to get him to this platform right here. He'll get possessed by the Forsaken, and then after that, he'll be completely possessed. If you want to pop a insta-kill Gobblegum, that will also help out as well. You need to take him out during his first phase So once he's out of this, he'll be a small robot. You need to take him out, and that way you will see a glowing orb, and that way you guys can put the cyst into the orb, and that way you guys can get your Gorg Effects wonder weapon. Okay, so now we got the Gorg Effects wonder weapon in our hand. We got to start doing more Easter egg steps. So just follow exactly where I'm going. Make your way to the executive suit and come over here and go ahead and hold square to interact, and you should see this guy's face pop out. And once you see his face pop out, we can go ahead and start moving on with the Easter egg. So just get out of this area. I know if there's zombies chasing you, just get out of there. Go back to spawn. You'll see this red button open. You want to press it, and a friendly Uber Claus will spawn in, and you have to defend him. Do not let him die. You have to let that yellow bar get all the way to the end. So if you want to pop an insta-kill gobblegum, depending on what round you're on, go ahead and use it, because a lot of zombies will spawn in. Once he is completely done, he'll blow himself up. The elevator will be completely out. We have to go and get that turned back on. So just make your way to the research lab and come down here where we were doing the cysts with the flowers. And you guys will see right here, we have to jump down the elevator and interact with the power that you guys will see here. So you interact with it, it'll turn green. You got to go to the next one. You have to interact with it, it'll turn green. And then we have another one at the bottom. That's the third one. And then after that, once you get them all turned on completely, you'll be teleported back up the elevator. So I'm doing the last one right here. We can go ahead and drop down. We're going to go right back up the elevator. So once we're done, you'll see this orb that is like a shocking orb. You do not want to use your Gorg Effects wonder weapon. Just make your way to the assembly, go down here. You'll be back here in this spot. And also the electric orb will go to zombie. So what I mean by that is wherever that electric orb is going to, if it goes to a zombie that's piling up from this spot, all the zombies behind you will not hit you whatsoever. They won't spawn in. Wherever that orb is going is where the pile-up spots are going to be happening at. So you guys can see some zombies piled up behind me here. It switches over to different zombies. If things get too hectic, just go out and teleport and come right back to the area if things get too crazy. Now, if you have a sentry turret or you don't have one, go to the crafting table right here and go get yourself one. You need to have at least two. If you have one, that's cool, but it works better with two. You're going to go ahead and go to the corner over here, and you're going to put it down. That way, the zombies that are attacking you from the back, they will get killed by the sentry turret, while the electric orb is going to the zombies piling up right here like you just saw it go to. Now all the zombies will completely pile up. I'm protected now. The fact that we have the sentry turret, if you have two up, you'll be fine. If you have to use a Casimir grenade, in case things get too crazy, pop that out and throw it at the zombies. But I'm telling you, this will really help you on getting an XP really quickly and really fast, and you guys can get your mastery camos quickly as possible. The only problem that I have with this is the fact that the fucking Uber Claws will spawn in. You need to chase his ass around the map, because you're most likely not going to kill him in this room, because there will be too many zombies piling up. If you have some gobblegums that might help you out, like raindrops or something like that, pop those out, and that way you guys can get a nuke and just take his ass out, because he will chase you around the spot, and I don't want that happening to you. So just take out Uber Claws as soon as you see him, use some shock charges and throw it at him, and hopefully you guys can take him out and come back to the spot. If you use your Gorg Effects wonder weapon while this electric orb is following the zombies around, you will mess up the whole entire glitch. So hopefully this one helps you guys out. Thank you for watching. Make sure you leave a like, share with your friends and family, and I'm out. Peace.